Wake up and smell the adventure with MCKENZIE Empire, your passport to a world of extraordinary coffee experiences. Introducing our Brazilian blend, a masterpiece crafted from 100% Arabica coffee beans straight from the heart of Brazil. Immerse yourself in the notes of cocoa powder, caramel, and walnuts. It's not just a coffee, it's a journey to the exotic lands of flavor. For the health-conscious explorers, we present our Manuka Honey Coffee. USDA certified organic coffee, blended with raw New Zealand Manuka honey, organic cane alcohol, organic glycerin, and natural flavors. Pure indulgence that's as sweet as it is satisfying. Elevate your coffee experience with our hemp coffee, where the goodness of hemp meets the richness of coffee. Packed with high protein, omega-3, and omega-6 fatty acids, it's not just a drink, it's a nourishing ritual for your body and soul. But wait, there's more. Dive into the Mushroom Empire Fusion's Lion's Mane and Amp Chaga. A game changer that tastes like coffee but boosts your immune and hormonal systems. It's not just a beverage, it's a blend of science and flavor, designed to keep you energized and balanced. MCKENZIE Empire, where every sip is an adventure and every cup tells a story. Discover the taste of excitement, the aroma of passion, and the joy of exploration. Because life is too short for ordinary coffee. Cheers to extraordinary moments. MCKENZIE Empire LLC, brewing experiences, one cup at a time.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Happy holidays. It's your man, J. Adams, man, Westcoast Heavies TV on the Biz Entertainment Network, man. Still in my festive mood. You know what I'm saying? Smoking on my stogie, man. Chilling on this beautiful Sunday. You feel me? Man, like, share, subscribe, man, to the network, man. Like, share, subscribe. Check us out, man. Each and every Sunday, man. Westcoast Heavies TV podcast on the Biz Entertainment Network, man. We talk about major shit on the West Coast and beyond. You feel me? So, man, hope everybody had a blessed holiday, man. Still in a festive modes, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the eggnog on deck. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling out. So, yeah, man, how's everybody's holidays been, man? It's been a beautiful one. We're going to get into a real exciting show today, man. We got some updates that we probably going to keep to later, man. But just want to talk about, man, you know what I'm saying? It's been a great year. And as the year comes to a close, man, it's a lot of things that we always try to get down to business for the new year. You know what I'm saying? So that always comes down to evaluating how the new year went, you know what I'm saying, previous, before you even get to it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like getting prepped and getting ready. I normally start that process around October, you feel me? So this being November, man, I'm really gearing up for the last month of the last quarter and the last month of the year, man, of 2023. So I hope it's been as good for you as it's been for me, my family, and West Coast Heavies, man, and all my partners all around the world. So without further ado this week, man, we're going to get right into it, man, because we got, like I said, we got a hefty show this evening, man, so we want to get right into it. So we're going to bring up Mr. Todd Smith, man, guest co-host on the show, man. Mr. Todd Smith, man, is in the building. What's up with you, my brother, man? Happy holidays, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm fantastic as usual. Working hard as usual, man. Just thankful for my man, Jay Adams and Biz with the Biz Entertainment Network. And, man, we're just happy. This has been a great year. Building towards next year, buddy.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah.
So what's up with your holiday, man? How's that been, man? Tell us about it, man. What's going on with
you? Man, I went to one of my uncles for Thanksgiving this year. Normally, I do all the cooking. This year, he did it. So I went over there, chopped it up. Saw my mom for the first time in like 16 years. Spoke to her a little bit. And, man, just reconnected. And it's a beautiful time with family, man.
Man, that's beautiful, man. You said you spoke to your mom after 16 years, bro.
16 years, yep.
Wow. Now, is that seeing her or seeing and speaking to her, period?
Period. Either or.
That's major, bro. That's major, man. Now, how was that?
I have 2 children she's never even seen before. So
is that right? Wow.
That's correct. Yeah, so she got to
How
see
was that, bro?
I mean, it was a little awkward, you know what I mean?
Awkward at first? Yeah.
It is what it is. You know, she did some things earlier in my marriage that wasn't exactly kosher with me, and you know, she had to go. You know,
Set it down. Wow. Okay.
what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's deep, man. A lot of people don't understand that, like, not from any of my parents, but like from like two of my brothers and one of my sisters, man, been estranged probably like 20 years now, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's crazy, man. But it's no better than the holiday season, man. You know what I'm saying? After 16 years, man, to be reunited with moms, man. I hope you guys had a, you know what I'm saying, a cool time. You guys think you guys gonna hash some things out, man, and try to reunite, or was that just like, it was good to see you, love you, but you know?
I mean, you know, we'll see where it goes. You know, she was still trying to do some of the things that, you know, she was doing before, but it was kind of like not as noticeable, but it was to me. You know what I mean? Like kind of separate from my wife. You know, trying to get me there, not talking to the wife. So there's still some issues over there on her end that she needs to work out, and then you know, we'll discuss it. You know what I mean? I'm open to it. You know, life's too short to be holding grudges and, you know, stuff like that. And it's not like I ever really held a grudge from her. It's just she moved out of state, and, you know, we moved on with life, and it is what it is. And we'll see what happens here, man. I'm just glad she got an opportunity to see my kids and, you know, at least, you know, lay some eyes on the younger ones and,
yeah, that's a blessing.
Do some stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, that's a blessing, man. Because, you know, coming from one that is not as close to his family, man, as he wishes, you know what I'm saying? But very close to my mom. But it was a few years that we was estranged for a while. Not 16. That's a long time, bro. But that's deep. But I'm always glad to hear like family reuniting, because, you know, like I always say, man, like life is too short, like you just said. But you know, when it comes to the sanctity of marriage, man, you know, you can't let nobody. I mean, that's between you and your spouse. You know what I mean? So I always tell people that's one thing that has to be protected. You feel me? Because I was in a situation before, man, my previous marriage, man, where yeah, man, it was just drama from the family, period, moms included, and that's never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like stand-up-ish of you, because it's very few times that I hear the scenario, the man and the mom. Most of the times when I hear the scenario of moms being in the game or in the business, is normally from the female side, you know what I'm saying, that I've experienced. So, you know, big ups to you, man, for taking that stand. You know what I'm saying? I know that's hard, because that's moms, you know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, you know, I know kids, man, who've been abused by their mama. You know, it's something about a mama's love, man, that a boy, you know, like a lot of my friends talk about this. You know, it's something about a mom's love that a boy like yearns for, you know. And I always tell my oldest son, you need to reconcile with your mama, because he got mama issues, bro. Like that being estranged from your mom, like his started young. So it's like he ain't never been right because he got mama issues. And I try to tell grown ass men, like I tell my son, man, if you can fix that with your mama, you know what I'm saying? Fix that. Because I got homeboys that's been like, they call their mamas everything but the child of God. You know, I be like, bro, that's your mama. Like, the end of the day, she brought you in this world. And I get the drama because, you know, a lot of this stuff, man, I was there and you know what I'm saying? I saw some of it, you know what I mean? And I always say, by the grace of God, I can't relate to that. You know, I could just, you know, they say I can't have sympathy because I ain't been through it. But for the homies that's been through it, that's going through it, I got empathy for them. Like, I feel you. You my family. I feel you, bro. Like, that's jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, one of my homeboys, I really believe that's one of the things that brought his life to an early close, you know, because he was already gang banging. But it was like, I went to jail and he was left out on the streets. He just went crazy, man. Like, he lost all sense of sanity. But his mama used to beat him like a slave. You know, I can attest to that. You know, well, I'm talking about back in the days, and I ain't never witnessed this, but I'm talking about getting beat with extension cords, man, and phones.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Back in the day when it was going down. So I ain't saying he hated his mama, but he had a lot in his heart because the stuff he was doing in these streets was heartless. But that all came, if you knew him, since we was kids with his moms. You feel me? And he never reconciled that to his death. So, you know what I'm saying? Eddie, rest in peace, man. That's my best friend. But I've just seen that go south, bro. So it's like, kudos to even being a man to even, you know, stepping foot, man, and even talking, because I know how it is when it's like you put in a situation like it's my wife, you know, versus my mama, man. So kudos to that, bro. So
I mean, yeah, there was always some issues there anyway between me and her, because like your friend, I mean, dude, I've been beat with extension cords, Hot Wheel racing tracks, paint paddles, switches, paddles that were made out of wood, spoons, wooden spoons, just whatever was close. You know what I mean? Shoes. I mean, I wasn't a good child. Got it with a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
but
got it all.
Things, you know, people say words cut deep. You know, there was a situation where she told me she wished she would have took a coat hanger to herself opposed to having me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
there's
deeper rooted issues there. And then the wife on top of that, you know, she didn't like the fact that my wife came with a handicapped child when I met her. My stepson has autism. She didn't much care for that, and she tried to do some underhanded things to break up my marriage when it was just getting started. So I had to, you know, Mom, I love you, but you got to go. You know what I mean? So hopefully she, you know, she's grown from that, like I've grown from that, and we can move forward as a family unit. You know?
Yeah. It would be beautiful, man, because I mean, you know, you as a man, I always tell you, man, like you did something admirable, man, because a lot of dudes, you know, is not taking on a woman, you know what I'm saying, with children, a woman with a handicapped child, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I mean? So it's like that was always, I always told you, man, that's always been admirable, man, to me, man. So it's kind of like with everything you do with music, man, with your job, taking care of your family, man, juggling all of that. You would think you would get the support. I mean, you would want the support from the ones that's supposed to love you, man. Because see, one thing about my mama, man, I always tell my mama to this day, she didn't beat my butt enough. Like, I needed more ass whoopings, you know. But the difference between me and my homeboys' ass whoopings is my mama hit me with everything but the kitchen sink. Like, not no iron stitch, of course, and all that shit. But, you know, I always felt love from my mama. And I know Eddie didn't feel that. Like, I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like my mama was disciplining me in her way, but I know it was from a loving standpoint. The way my boy was getting beat, man, it wasn't no love behind that. That was some nigga I hate your daddy type shit, you know?
Right.
And it's like I could feel it, and I wasn't even getting my ass beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's a difference, man. That's why I always tell parents, man, you should never whoop your kids, man. Put hands on them or nothing, man. When you upset, take your ass around the corner, smoke a blunt, go do something, man. Go pray, go do whatever it is you do. But when you mad and upset, especially at your spouse, because if you mad at your spouse, the baby daddy, the baby mama, or whatever, that shit ain't cool. Feel me?
Nah. Yeah.
That's where it turned into something else, man. So, man, it's good that you is able to talk about that, man, because you know, like with me, man, I consider that like growing and healing, because there's once upon a time I couldn't talk about my past. I was so mad, so hurt, but I could freely talk about it. Like we freely talking about it and sharing shit. And it's like, that's growth. You know what I'm saying? I've been through enough therapists to know. I've had a lot of therapy in my life, bro. So I've been through enough therapists in life to know that that's considered growth, man. So, man, kudos to you, man. Shout out to your family, man. You got a beautiful family, man. I'm glad y'all had a good holiday, bro. And cause I miss that family shit. I don't get to do that no more. And I was raised like that. The home cooked meals and the sitting around the table. That's all I knew growing up. So that's a dying breed. Not necessarily out here everywhere, but there's a lot of Black families that hasn't been passed on to our generation. So
Right.
in my family, we scattered all over the place. You know what I mean? So I kind of landed where we don't get to do that too much, man, with the family, bro. So glad y'all had a opportunity to do that. Mr. Biz, what's up with it, man?
What's up, Biz?
Was good. Was
Sir.
good. Man, I'm feeling good, man. I just had a wonderful things. Thankful to say that. You know, crazy stuff. I took away a whole staff job today.
Damn.
Who?
A whole staff. I was, God damn, they fired everybody just for me. I was like, God,
Dang.
that's scary. That was scary. Because you can create enemies like that. You know what I mean?
Sure can.
Yeah.
I try to be mindful of that shit. You sure can. You can create enemies like that, man. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Hey, mindful of that shit, huh, Jay?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Create
man.
enemies quick, not even trying to create no enemies. We being
Right.
cool. I'm trying to be cool with everybody, Todd. But fuck, bro, like I ain't trying to take nobody's job. But the whole thing is, if you got a job, right, and you don't show no progress to what the consumer is asking for, you know what I mean? Like you got to be somewhat of a good person with good morals to take in what a person is telling you and actually do that without looking to receive some type of capital, monetization from it or some type of like you just have to show good heart, good gratitude, good integrity. And that's what I see a lot of these cats don't have integrity. Like I get it, we all want to eat. Like nigga, I got kids to feed. We get it. But my integrity speaks more than my motherfucking paper. You get what I mean? And that's facts. That's facts. And whether people want to deal with that, they can go deal with who they want to deal with. You know what I mean? But I'm a person like, hey, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do it with the goodness of my heart, and I'm gonna look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Yeah, the money help me buy an extra burger, but it's the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn about the whole monetization part if I'm not adding no fucking value. What's the fuck point? You know, if I'm not adding no value to you, then why am I fucking here? Why am I fucking doing this? Like, just tell me. And you know what's crazy? Instead of people telling you, because this didn't happen to me, but instead of people telling you what the problem is, they're like, nah, it's okay. Nah, we don't want to, blah, blah, blah. Like, they don't want to discuss their fucking issue. And it's like, well, you're going to fire him anyway. Just tell him why you fired him. You know what I mean? Just tell him why he sucked or whatever the case may be. But instead of people doing that, to at least help the person to get better, that's how I end up learning about all the gigs and shit. How niggas in the music industry, like they wouldn't snitch on the fucking person because I know this, today is about snitching, rapping, snitching and shit. But you know what I mean? They wouldn't tell me what the other person said. They'll just be like, well, they didn't say nothing good about you, and it's like, well, what the fuck did they say? So I can know, so I can correct this shit. But people do stupid shit with I don't want to, because they want you to stay in that realm. They want you to stay fucked up. You know what I mean? Because if you get better, you can eventually take their gig.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the crazy part. My bad. I don't mean it like I was just on a little rant. My bad. Go ahead, Jay.
Nah, but I mean, I think that's like a big situation, man. I mean, everybody is selfish. Everybody's out for themselves. That's why this world is going to hell in a handbasket. Because that's just the way it is today. Like, I'm in a situation right now where I don't say shit. I know, everybody is dog eat. Like today's business world, today's job world, man, it kind of reminds me of the game back in the days, Hungry Hippo. And it's like, today, man, everything is cutthroat. There is no loyalty. There is no honesty. Like, it's like I was telling my wife, man, I was like, it's fucking sad that my first venture capitalist in 2000 and I want to say 99, I was working with Simon Smith, and he was one of the biggest moguls in LA. He owned so many. Back in the day, we used to have blockbuster movies out here, and then we would have Lucy laundromats connected. Simon was a big mogul, real estate mogul. And Simon used to tell me, he was like, one day, bro, you're going to have to hire an attorney to watch your attorney and an attorney to watch that attorney. And I didn't understand what the fuck that meant. But today I get it, man. It's like, nigga, proprietary information don't mean shit. Confidentiality agreements don't mean shit. Cause who got the money to sue a nigga every time he do some shit like that? See, the thing of it is, man, like what you talking about, Biz, it's hard to not be a superstar and not shine. You're gonna have enemies, you know.
Man, bro, I'm going through that.
You know what I mean?
You're
gonna go through that, man. I mean, but for me, I don't never want to be in a position to take food off another nigga's plate, though. You know, that's why I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, you know, God has blessed me too many ways to be able to create businesses. Like I create a business, like I create money. But it's like, if you lose a job, you know, that ain't nothing that I intended to do. You know, I was in an interview a few weeks ago, man, on some new business. And it was cool when I was meeting with one of the managing partners. When I met with the other managing partner on the second round, oh, nigga, I felt all the hate. I said, well, I ain't going to get this contract, Lord. But I did my due diligence, turned in my company paperwork, turned in my resume. But I was like, he's intimidated by me. Every question he asked me, yeah, I could. Basically, I want to say like, yeah, motherfucker, I could do all this shit better than you. But I could tell from the way he was asking me questions, oh, yeah, this nigga intimidated by me. I'm going to have to boo-bop his ass or blow his car up, with sugar in his gas tank. So this ain't going to work because every time you look at me, you got a problem. But that's just the way it be, man. And it's really fucked up because whoever the people you talking about, like people I'm dealing with, they should see the benefit in you and how you can make that situation collectively stronger. And that's what I mean.
Hey, Jay Adams. I tried to work with him, Jay Adams, too, right, bro? I tried to tell him, like, yo, I'm just here to help enhance, right? I can get up out of here. I don't want to be here. I'm just here to help enhance. So if that's the case, I just want to help do what you guys do better, right? I just want to help. And come to find out, they didn't want to do the fucking help. They didn't want to do that extra little, you know, I'm talking about little notches, little turn this, turn that. And niggas like, well, no, they got to pay me extra to do all of that. They got to pay you extra to turn a fucking knob, nigga? What? Right? But that's what I'm saying in my head. I didn't express it like that to him. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what? I'm running around in the hallway like, anyway, it just shows you the integrity of people. Yeah, you don't want to take no money off another nigga's table. But, hey, this shit happens every fucking day. You know what I mean? To one billionaire making it, you know what I mean? To a millionaire being a millionaire today and somebody going in poverty. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to take the yin with the yang. I get it. You know what I mean? Hey, you just became a millionaire today. Somebody just lost their job. Somebody just, you know what I mean, just lost their house. You know what I mean? Today. Like, so I truly get it. You know what I mean? Like it's a give and take situation. But anyway, you know what I mean? I know we got videos and all that good stuff. You know, so but I just came to expound on the videos or whatever. You asked me,
oh yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Yeah, man, we was just getting into our holiday stuff, man, talking about the holidays, man. Hope you and your family had a good one, man.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. And I know you and your family had a blessed one. You Jay Adams. So I already know it was, I mean,
yeah, it was kind of, you know, this year we didn't go all out, man. It was just basic because I'm working on like 3 new ventures for the new year. So I took on extra work. So now, man, I was actually working the night before New Year's, man. I just took on 2 new clubs down in Long Beach I was telling you about. So now I'm kind of like helping out with these clubs, man. And they had a big Latin night Wednesday night, man. It was bomb. It was popping, right? So I was tired, man. So I was glad that the wife had something like simple, man. We just went out to dinner. We normally cook and all that shit. This year we didn't do all of that. So it was cool. But at the end of the day, it's like family is family, man. And spending time with the family, you know what I'm saying? It's always good for me. I think the difference, one of the big things is, man, in this industry, well, anything, man, in business, man, when you're not a 9-to-5er, and I tell everybody, man, I'm a serial entrepreneur, right? So what that means is both my wives knew the first one couldn't accept it. The second one, she's getting used to it now after all these years. But I'm married to music. Like, you can go. Like, I'm married to entertainment. Like, I'm never stopping that. Like, I can live. It's not that I can. I've lived in the studio before. So, it's hard because entrepreneur, music exec. I'm on the phone right now and a podcast. I'm dealing with a graphic edit with my publicist for a new song coming out before the end of the year. And I'm multitasking, but I'm still gonna, when I get off this show, see, I have a rule, man. I made a rule. Every time I'm done working, I'm working now, right? The next 30 minutes to an hour, you won't be able to get me on my phone when I'm done. When I come in from work, mandatory 30 minutes, my kids got me. It's just a rule that because my first divorce, man, ruined me. It cost me millions of dollars. It broke my kids. It fucked my life up. You feel me? And I always made a vow that if God ever blessed me again to get a family, I wouldn't lose that shit again off of just, I'm a workaholic. I'm a studio rat. You got hood rats, you got studio rats. I'm a studio rat. I love music. This is what I do. So, but now it's kind of like, I don't be on the phone talking. I don't, you got my undivided attention, that kind of shit, man. So I was able to do that Thursday, man. I was able to put all my business to the side. And for those 2 hours that we was a family eating dinner, they got me, man. You know what I'm saying? They got Jay Adams. And I got that from a very influential man. I don't want to be like him. I was man, Steve Harvey, man, is one of my mentors. But I don't want to be on marriage number 4. I'm good. I think I want to pause right here. Pause. That shit gets expensive after a while. Keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And raising kids is a bitch. We all know that because all of us got kids. You feel me? We all working. We all handling business. We all balancing family. That's another thing that's kind of unique about us, man. We all doing that shit. So I know Thanksgiving, man, is a blessing for all of us just to be around family because none of us had like the best. Like, I love my mama, right? Like, my mama gave me a good life, but the shit that I seen on the streets because I chose to go there when my daddy died, the shit Biz went through, you know what I'm saying? Biz got a cold-ass life story, you know what I'm saying? That nigga lucky to be alive, sane. The nigga could be in a mental hospital. The nigga could be dead. Could be doing life. This nigga bounced back from a whole lot of bullshit, so it's a lot to be thankful for around these holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? And the more I've learned about Todd, it's like none of us grew up in the palace, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But we all survived and made it, though. You feel me?
I usually be like, nah, man, not much about me, blah, 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 woo. And I got to a point, man, where we have to all see in our lives to get to a point in our lives to be like, you know what? Fuck that. My story is worth, like, you understand? Yeah, somebody always got a fucking crazier story than you. Yeah, cool. It's always that one upper, right? But how would we know who you are if we don't know where you come from?
Right.
Like, how could I know Todd as a producer and all his production and what he does with artists if I don't know where he comes from? I don't know what his life was like inside of his home. You know what I mean? Not a narrative, but just a visual of an experience. You know what I mean? The nature, the type of cloth you was birthed from. You know what I mean? And I think that sometimes kill like a lot of the shit, man. I know we ain't even on this topic. I get it. I'm sorry. I know people watching like, well, what's up? I know, but like this is really influential. The motherfucking Jay Adams just said it earlier about the payroll. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you have a job and you do something very well, like I just got a text right now. Thankful, great news. We want to put you on the payroll for, you know what I mean, our financial investors and shit, right? I came in that situation like, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna say what it is. If y'all like it, y'all like it. Y'all don't pay my bills. I do. That's the difference. You may give me money, but I have to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Those are the difference. And and sometimes people don't see it that way. They like to see it in a whole nother motherfucking factor. Oh no, they paying on rent. They paying it. No, they ain't paying the goddamn thing. You paying it. They giving you money for service, right? They paying you for your time for a certain situation. That's why artists don't understand this shit. That's why a lot of artists will fall by the wayside. Nigga, you only an extra what they call them? You only a fucking tip of the iceberg if you get known by 10,000 people. Imagine that. Imagine getting known by 10,000 people. And if an artist get known by 10,000 people and they can't be able to benefit their whole fucking livelihood, I'm sorry. You might not be worth to get up in there. How many 10,000 motherfucking followers motherfuckers got all day? You know what I mean? Niggas got 10,000 followers. You know what I mean? But niggas are still out here snitching on each other. Niggas got 20,000 and they can't make no money on their own. Like, where your money at? You know what I mean? Like, if you got all these, and I get it, niggas would, I'm gonna go make my money. Nigga. Why? A lot of niggas, I get it. Let's just go to the extreme, Jay Adams, like scamming, right? Niggas out here scamming niggas, scamming credit, you know what I mean? Getting CPNs, you know what I mean? All that type of shit, right? They scamming the system, however the system may be, however the system may be. They gonna try to scam the fuck out of it. Get it? Cool. Niggas gonna try to make their money. It's just like when niggas used to sell dope in the 90s, right? It's just like when motherfuckers just sell heroin in the 80s, right? You know what I mean? It's the same shit. Niggas go find ways to make their money. But my thing is, when the last time you could see a nigga that built his own craft, that built his own talent? He saw something, he said, I want to do that, and I have to do that at an expert level. And most of those people are billionaires. Most of those people are millionaires. Most of those people, you can't stop their money. Their money gonna come effortlessly. You know what I mean? Period. They're always forever rich because it's not about the money. It's about the livelihood. How are you living your life to be able to sustain that type of lifestyle or whatever the case may be? Look at Diddy. Diddy going, I mean, I'm telling you, they're going to come at Diddy neck, man. Y'all don't understand. Like, when we don't know where people come from, we just believe from what they say. They could learn that shit from a motherfucking... They could have just learned that shit in the classroom 6 months ago. You get what I mean?
Right.
Motherfucker claiming to be this, claiming to be that, but all of a sudden, this motherfucker grew up in a nice ass estate. He had mentors, his whole life type of shit. He's like, what the fuck?
Right.
Hold on, who is this nigga? Like the total opposite.
Right.
So it just foul, man. It just really foul, man. Like when people can't be themselves and be genuine and just tell their life story, and people just see that and experience, man. The niggas be snitching on each other, snitching about different life stories that they ain't even fucking had, and they snitching about another nigga life story. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, cause, huh?
No, I said that's crazy, man, because that's what we're gonna be talking about, man, in these videos, man, because that's just the generation we in now, bro. And I got some strong feelings on why that is, but it's just a different generation now, man. You know, you got a lot of these dudes today, man, that just wasn't raised up. I tell everybody, man, if you wasn't raised in the 80s or the 90s, bro, I don't really consider you no real soldier. Like, you know, we grew up with a different code, you know what I'm saying? And most Negroes in them days, man, they died by them codes. Like, it's like, I mean, it's funny when I see niggas, man, just today posting paperwork up. Like, nigga, I've been in the yard where I've been responsible for over 2,000 black men, Avenal State Prison, level 2. You know what I'm saying? And I was the black shot caller. So I had to talk to the Mexican mafia. I had to talk to the whites. You know what I'm saying? I had to get at the Pecker Woods. Like, that's what I had to do to keep niggas from dying every day. And it's like, if you ain't been in no situation like that, nigga, then you don't even know how serious it is. Like, nigga, you can't be a snitch. Because, nigga, you going to get packed out and killed. Like, these youngsters today, man, they run around, bro, and it's money, 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 money. But you don't really, you know, like when we was kids, like me and my best friends, bro, we cut each other, bro. We cut each other. It was blood in, blood out. So it was like, nigga, we to the casket drop. Like, we just didn't say that. Like, the mafia had their own code. We had our own code. When we cut each other in, nigga, we blood brothers now. This is to the death. We're not, I'm not telling on you, not telling on me. This don't stop until the casket drop, nigga. That code has been broken. It don't exist no more. You can't. It's like, for me, I got too many homies that's dead in the ground cold. You feel me? To where it's like, you got to call what y'all doing today something different. You can't call it what we was doing, nigga. You don't get to do that because that makes niggas want to come out of their comfort zone. Because, see, you have to realize niggas my age and older, bro, we didn't either. I know I got homies on the street, bro, that had YA life for murder and is home today. You know what I mean? I got homies that didn't make it out. So snitching today, you got to call with these youngsters is doing something different, bro. The code is broke. You know, I really want to share these videos with the world, man. And you know, I'm glad we all up on this. We could talk about this shit because it's out of control, bro. So whenever we ready, man, in the studio, man, let's get to it, man. But yes, it's out of control, man.
Why they just let a real one get out? A real one free. A real one free. They thought. Why they just let. Why they just let. Did it play? Oh. Why they just let a real one get out? A real one free. A real one free. They thought I wasn't coming home. Who? Why don't folks start talking about sending it to me? Boy, I told on everybody. On God, and I had to get down there. They talking about, you Aryan. Y'all at me? What's up? They talking about, oh, your partner shot my brother. Man, we go ahead and do him the worst way. On God. And Vontae, go ahead and pack your bags, fam. Cause I had to, fam. I got a kid out here, bro. I got a kid out here. Go ahead and pack your bags and start relocating to get where you trying to go. Cause them folk coming for your ass, boy, for real, boy. I had to, though. I don't want to hear nothing about me being fake. Cause that real right there. I just let you know that I told on you. I just let you know. They be out here snitching and don't even be letting their partner know that they done told. So go on and get ready, fam. I went ahead and told them everything, boy. Them folks trying to give me 2 years, boy. But I'm home, boy. They thought I wasn't coming, boy. Whoo!
Wow. I mean, over 2 years.
That's a cold one right there, man. That's a cold one, man.
Over 2 years, you do the 2 years,
cold
man.
one, man.
On the head on that one. It ain't like they gave him 20. It was 2. You know what I mean? He just started snitching on the whole hood. That's crazy. I mean, is dude still alive?
Yeah, it is, man. It's real crazy, and you know, of course he's alive, bro. Ain't nobody killing snitches no more. The code is broke. Ain't no code no more.
Wow.
You gotta see, you wouldn't even be able to get off the yard, and if you got off the yard and got out of the jail cell.
I mean, look,
Huh?
I'm around the same age as Jay. You know what I mean? We're old heads. So if you did that back in the day and you went and broadcasted you did that, that was the last time anybody saw you. That was real shit. That was the last time somebody saw you until they found you.
But see, that's what needs to go back. Right.
Are you
See, that's
promoting
the
violence?
problem, though, man. It's being
I'm not promoting nothing.
it's
I'm
being
just
dreamed.
telling you how it used to be compared to today. You was too scared to snitch. Even if you wanted to snitch, you was too scared to do it.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, that's the tell-all, man. You know what I'm saying? Not promoting violence, man. But I mean, we talking about it, so we all know that today, you know, you get away with that. You know what I'm saying? There's a license to snitch. You know, you can't do the time, so tell about the whole crime, bro. My very first case at 17 years old, bro. I knew about all the murders, all the kidnapping, everything they wanted. I could have went home. Them folks came at me with 17 to life. Then it went to something else to life. Bro, I stood on business, you know, and it was what it is. I had to fight the case, you know, but today it's not like that. See, my thing of it is, man, you want the glory, right? Mm-hmm. You want the glory, but then you want people to give a fuck about you got a kid and this and that. And then you want to justify it by saying, you know, at least I'm telling you I'm snitching. Mm. It's whack, bro. I just can't get with it.
Yeah, that might be the wackest shit I've seen all year.
I'm sorry, but let me turn my mic off, man. Y'all cracking me up, man.
I mean, hey, if that dude can snitch and still be alive, I guess, whatever, but he ain't down with the get down then. You know what I mean? You gotta be, if you're
Nah,
gonna be
man,
in
he's
that
snitching. He telling.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a civilian, just be a civilian. You know
So
what I
what
mean?
is the
If
so
you're a civilian,
have anyone actually spoke about the code? Has anyone ever said, all right, this is the code, right? Now clearly what old boy did was foul, but then that nigga put himself in a situation so he just can't deal with the fucking consequences. That's what I think is
yeah.
is real fucked up. Like you more of a bitch because you can't deal with the consequences of what you did. And even though they like, well, cool, we're gonna do this for you unless you do this. That makes it like, nah, deal with this. Like, nah, let's deal with this shit. You know what I mean? That I got. You know what I mean? Like, don't put
Right.
no extra shit in my shit. Don't add nobody else. They ain't got shit to do with this. This is all me, and I'm gonna handle my shit. It's the law, right?
Well, my guy looked a little
When
sweet.
niggas go out,
He would have went I say he looked a little sweet too in that video, so he may have went to prison and been somebody's woman. That's probably why he snitched. He didn't want to be.
That's a strong possibility, man. The way he was looking.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom
Yeah.
line is, man, if you're gonna be in the streets today, man, you gotta just stand on it, man. It is what it is, bro. You gotta stand on it, man. It ain't you telling that you did it, all of that, none of that justifies what you did, man. It is what it is. It's just crazy, but this is the culture, man. I call it the snitch culture, man.
Play the video one more time.
Call it the snitch culture, man.
Why they just let a real one get out? A real one free. A real one free. They thought I wasn't coming home. Who? Why them folks started talking about sending it to me, boy, I told on everybody. On God, and I had to get down there. They talking about, you Aryan. Y'all at me? What's up? They talking about, oh, your partner shot my brother. Man, we go ahead and do him the worst way. On God. And Vontae, go ahead and pack your bags, fam. Cause I had to, fam. I got a kid out here, bro. Go ahead and pack your bags and start relocating to get where you trying to go. Cause them folk coming for your ass, boy, for real, boy. I had to, though. I don't want to hear nothing about me being fake. Cause that real right there. I just let you know that I told on you. I just let you know. They be out here snitching and don't even be letting they partner know that they done told. So go on and get ready, fam. I went ahead and told them everything, boy. Them folks trying to give me 2 years, boy, but I'm home, boy. They thought I wasn't coming, boy. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow. I've never seen somebody so proud in my life to be a snitch.
So can I say this, that the only real part is the fact that he really said it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People forget about really is real inside the word really. It's like he really said that shit. Like really in real life. You know what I mean? That's the only part that's really fucked up. The fact that people can conflate that, like, no, that's real business. Like, this is real. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, nah, I wouldn't even say that it was fake or not. That was actually him. Like, he was a real motherfucker that was saying what he said. But the real I'm talking about is not what y'all think is real. I think it's actually a real person who's actually really said some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real person. So I could give a fuck what people may like kind of say, like, yeah, it's, you know what I mean, it's fucked up, but I don't really. I think he put himself in that position for not stating that it's just me, and not even this video. I'm talking about deal with your shit. Don't bring your homeboys. If they ask about your homeboys, I don't know nothing about that shit. You know what I mean? But he probably had shit to do with their case. You get what I mean? He probably had shit to do with their case. They just know he fuck with them niggas and they wanted some business on him. And he gave up that business because just to get out of his shit. And his shit was probably only about maybe 6 months, and they scared this nigga with 2 years. So this nigga got freaked out. You get what I mean? Right. He's like, I'm real. And I'm like, yeah, you actually a real person that said this shit. Like, that's not fake about it. You know what I mean? But that don't make you actually in touch with the culture, because we're talking about culture. That's the thing. We're talking about the culture of not of riding with your homies and shit. You know what I mean? We can't really. My perception of experience is not another person's perception of experience. It's just my words can make them really get a feel of what I meant or what I'm seeing. Maybe they're, oh yeah, I relate to that, or I had some comparison to that, or you know what I mean, I align with that in some sort of speak. Like, so I just think, you know what I mean, when it comes to snitching, I think it's a real thing. You know what I mean? I think it's a real thing, but I'm like, hey, nigga, if you willing to go do the crime with the nigga, or if you willing to go out there and do some shit, if you willing to break the fucking law, nigga, just handle your shit. Just handle your shit. You know what I mean? Don't, now you gonna jeopardize your homie's life and their kid's life. You know what I mean? Because now they ain't gonna see their dad, but you got yours. And Jay Adams said it earlier, it's that selfish attitude type shit. Like, nigga, I got one. I got a little one. Like, why would you throw your kids in this, nigga? Now niggas want to know who your fucking kid is, so we can laugh at the fucking kid for the rest of their life. Like, you understand how stupid and idiotic motherfuckers think? I'm sorry to cuss so much, but golly, man.
Well, as weak as some of these people are, they may go after the kid instead of him.
You get what I mean? Like, that's the whole point. Like, you stupid. That's how we know you're not smart. Because of what you're doing.
I mean, his homies.
It's not. Oh, next video. My bad.
Let's get to the video. Yes, sir.
I am Melly.
YFN.
Okay, y'all do know he in there for killing his friends in the car.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, y'all do know Lucci is in jail for also killing his friend in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all understand that? Lucci and them is at Lucci house playing video games. They get a call that the op is out there. Everybody that's in the room jump in the car with guns, go shoot at the ops. The ops shoot back. They have a shootout, and they gotta kick a nigga out the car that got a hole in his head. Everybody is telling once they get in there. What I'm saying is quit acting like you the gangster when we see that this gangster shit means nothing.
You sound like you sound like you're trying to tell people who is holding back on snitching to go ahead and just do that shit.
No, what I'm telling people is if you out here fucking around in these streets, niggas gonna snitch on you. End of discussion.
Yeah. Don't even
quit acting like this ain't happening.
Right.
Yeah, if you a young kid and you got that gun and you getting wired up and kill your op, do not think that when you kill your op, everybody gonna keep it a secret. That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Especially
Facts. It don't get no better. It don't get no closer than that. Facts. They gonna tell on you.
Yeah, they gonna tell on you for real. I mean,
they gonna tell on you, man.
Damn.
Just know that's they gonna tell. Ain't nobody gonna hold the water.
Westcoast Heavies. That should be a stab. We should have a little stabs that go Westcoast Heavies.
For real.
Damn.
They gonna tell on you.
Yep.
That's big.
Yeah. That shit's popular now. I don't know what the deal is with it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know where he connected.
You gonna be out here, like I was saying earlier. If you gonna be out here doing some shit, and you willing to break the fucking law, okay. Just understand, if you do it by yourself, this is another stuff. If you do it by yourself, you know you're gonna snitch on yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta handle your shit. But my thing is, so, like a lot of these, like he said, a lot of these cats, when they start getting hit with football numbers, these niggas is, you know what I mean? It's like they sat on some lava, nigga. Mama, I'm sorry. I want to go home. Mama, I want to go home.
They hollering it all. They telling everything, man.
Yeah, nigga, they start getting hit with football numbers, nigga.
Everything
they start
getting told, man.
address.
Everything getting told, man. That's what I'm saying.
They giving the color of the carpet that they were standing on when the shit.
It was a Berber carpet, officer. It was Berber.
Everything.
It was beige in color.
They giving out information that wasn't even being asked, man. Man, live
he used
on
the 9mm
TV podcast, man. Biz Entertainment Network, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, let's get to the next video.
Hollow point, chef.
Biz over there acting a fool.
You were cooperative.
That didn't play.
The partners that you snitched on, right? Do you think that they would care? Do you think they would have done the same thing in your position?
Bro, honestly, I can't say that, but I know they wouldn't care because we love each other as brothers, you know. Everybody who know us from the project know we had a real tight bond. So I can't say what the next man to do. I don't know what the next man to do. I just know what I would do and what I did. And let me put this on the record. I don't regret nothing I've done in life because what I've done in life has helped me become the man I am today.
Man,
I know what the other guys do.
Another happy snitch.
Bricks off.
Boy, that's some heavy shit, boy. Another happy snitch.
The next man would do. The next man would beat the shit out of you for snitching on him.
Wow. Man, how did you happy about telling?
Well, I just don't get this, man.
That's crazy, really man.
Don't.
He said, I know what I would do and I know what I did.
Right. Man, this is crazy to me.
Another happy snitch. Damn.
So another happy snitch, man.
So he just incriminated, implicated YSL being a gang. So now his fat ass is home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense of saying, I'm a record label. Your man just copped out, went home, told open court, told the judge, told the DA, yes, it is a gang, nigga. It's a fucking gang. I'm out. Bye. See you. You didn't admit to your, no, hold on, and follow me here. Don't get sidetracked with another question. So you just told, you're not admitted to your crime. You just told the court that YSL's a gang. So now you just fucked up your man's defense. Your man can say, listen, look how many records we sold. Look how many stadiums we sold out. Look, we're a record label. You just said out your own mouth, we're a gang.
Well, he would know.
Wow. A snitch.
That's why he did his record
snitch
label.
Identifying a snitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just check the video though, man. That's a snitch, a verified snitch on paper identifying another snitch. Crazy.
6ix9ine, the snitch hound.
We got some.
What's the world coming to? But he a rich snitch though, man. He's a very rich snitch. Very. I would love to interview him. He's a very rich snitch.
Yeah.
He's very animated, man. He's great at what he does, but we're missing the point. That's a snitch identifying another snitch. Man, that's crazy, boy.
Right.
This gets better and better as it goes by, man. You know what I'm saying? It just
not
went to
only
another level, man. You got 6ix9ine identifying, you know what I'm saying, Gunner, man. It's crazy.
Then Gunner fucked this guy up with the not the label thing, but it's a gang, so now they can go after him on RICO and stuff like that. Just fucked him all, fucked a lot of people.
Well, that's why Jeffrey's still in jail, man. That's why I tell everybody Jeffrey ain't. Look, man, I done fought the justice system, bro, 3 times now. I done fought life twice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell you about the justice system, bro. You ain't still in jail if they ain't got nothing on you. He been in jail for a while now. I think since January, right?
Yep.
He ain't coming home, bro.
Nope.
He fighting it. He's spending all the labels' money, Kevin Lyle's money. He's spending all the money, but he ain't coming home, fam. You know what I'm saying? He in there because they got something on him, bro. Gunner's the most popular one so far because he's the other star that like dropped the dime. When Gunner dropped the dime, bro, and came home, I don't give a damn what interview Gunner do, bro. Man, look, you know, but it's crazy that you got 6ix9ine even speaking on this though. How is a snitch? That to him, his security. I ain't heard nothing happen to none of them. So I don't even want to get on that. But you got so many people validating this snitch, and he's really look, bro. I'm never gonna change that. Anybody that want to step to the show, step to me on that. Want to step to business on paperwork, man. All of that, man. Look, bro. I'm never gonna stand on snitching. I don't give a damn how popular y'all make this circus ass shit look. But you gotta snitch, identifying another snitch. This entertainment, bro. This gets better and better as it goes by, man. This is entertainment, man. It's great for the world, great content, man. You know, it's just crazy, man. That video actually, man. You know, a popular snitch telling on another snitch, identifying another snitch. That's like, come on, bro. That's the frog calling another frog a frog. Nigga, we know y'all both frogs. Damn, both y'all hot the same everything.
I guess they was like, you know, if you want to know about marketing, you go to Jay Adams. You want to know about snitches, you go to 6ix9ine.
I guess, yeah, you know, I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he got up close and personal relationship to that.
Right.
He up close and personal with that relationship, man. It's crazy,
he's an expert, the expert at telling on people.
Man, expert at telling on people, man. You heard it, man. Westcoast Heavies TV podcast, man.
I bet 6ix9ine was a hall monitor in school.
Man, I don't know what he was, bro. He's probably a lookout. He was probably a lookout for the school police when he was in school. I don't know.
Did you say a hall monitor? What the fuck?
The hall monitor is
man,
a
y'all got one more?
for the federality. He a hall monitor for the kid police.
Yeah. For the
That's
fucking
crazy, man.
Beauty.
It gets better, man. I don't know how the producers, man. I don't know how the studio finds these videos, man, but it gets better and better, man. That's like the best right there. You gotta snitch, identifying a snitch, man. I love it, man. There's no better than that, man. Yeah, man.
The next one.
Live, man, on Westcoast Heavies, man. TV podcast, Biz Entertainment Network, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Tap.
I'm thinking something gonna happen today.
What's gonna happen?
Somebody's supposed to get killed tonight.
Who?
You know who?
I don't know who. But there's so much going on in the city. I don't know who. You're gonna have to. But
this is a murder that's about to take place with some very high people, and the stuff that I know right now. You know what I mean? She'll be able to help me get out of my situation.
Like,
I can tell y'all this much right here. I know people are gonna do it. I can give it time when they know what to do it. So y'all can catch me in the act.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shit, kill.
So how?
She's always been tight.
Who?
Kill.
Who's always been tight?
Shit, kill.
And who?
He's this man. He's a sexual this guy. He won. This is as much as I can say. Cause y'all already taken.
Wait, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna get lost. You said who's tight with Shell? No, your friend's not here. Nobody can hear you. Like, your friend's not here. We moved him for
the person y'all just think that I did tell me anything. He wants him. He want him as bad.
So you're talking about Jeffrey?
The person I'm talking about. I care for him and I hate I'm doing it to him, but
who?
I don't think.
I'm not gonna say.
You know so many people.
Sure
I don't know.
This somebody who close to me.
Is it young cousin?
I didn't say no name.
Hold on.
What time it is?
7:04.
If I could be released before 11 to 12 o'clock, to show you how serious I am, I could be released. Let people can see me and Money coming out of jail together. The city jail for whatever. Y'all can be right there to see me meet up with them and discuss it. Well, however y'all want to take it by then, y'all see where Cuddy ran in, y'all can catch them in the act. Y'all can do that. Right now.
Damn. This nigga is plotting with him too?
Wow. Crazy.
I'm snitching, but not really, because I didn't tell him your name. What kind of shit is that?
But when I walk up to him and meet him, you just do what you do best.
Right.
You would know who it is. What the fuck?
Wow.
That's dangerous.
That's crazy, bro.
That's dangerous.
I mean, these
Little Woody
dudes,
snitch.
they don't be knowing that. It's all recorded, bro.
This is what rappers really think about Gunna. After news broke that Gunna got released from jail, everyone had something to say about it. And it's because Gunna took a deal to get released, calling out for plea. And once the news broke about the plea, Gunna said he wasn't turning on the crew and working with the cops, saying, "While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statement, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify, or be a witness for or against any party in the case." Gunna was letting everyone know that he wasn't snitching. But then a video came out showing Gunna telling a prosecutor that YSL is a gang. And during the hearing, the prosecutor asked him a bunch of questions.
Damn. I mean, that's more deeper news about it. But I guess, I mean, I can't, I don't have snitches around me, so I don't do shit where, you know what I mean? Then if I'm going to do some shit, it's only me who know about it. You know what I mean? My left hand would never know what my right hand is doing. You get what I mean? So that's how I keep a lot of my shit out of everybody's shit. You know what I mean? And whether people may see their own way or whatever, but I just think that's, if I ain't trying to promote, go do bad shit, or I'm not promoting that shit. But what I'm saying is, you know, it is what it is. Go the tape back. You'll get it. You know?
That's why you do your dirt by your lonely.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. I mean, I just don't get that, man. I mean, I just don't get that, bro. But it's like the guy said, what's the other video we watched, man? The guy said, man, just call it something else. It's kind of like the Frank Lucas movie, man. Don't call that shit blue magic, call it blue shit, baby shit, something. But stop calling this shit gangster shit, because it ain't gangster shit no more, bro. Gangsters don't snitch.
Right.
I am Melly. Okay, y'all do know he in there for killing his friends in the car.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, there's
my bad. Yeah. I thought that was the one he was talking about. My bad.
Nah, that wasn't the one. I think it was after that, but it's all good. But that's just the point, man. This just ain't gangster shit today, man. And we know,
do you think
bringing it to the current.
Yeah, we took it off. We saw you kept talking. We took it off. We took it off for you. Hey, but what do you think about $50K for a feature? Would you pay $50K for a feature? Since we kind of like about to end the show.
Hell yeah.
Depends on the feature. If I know it's a Drake feature
back in the
or
day, niggas was paying. I remember back in the day, niggas was paying 20, 30. I mean, but $50K for a feature, it just depends on who it is and what it could do for you. If Q bang the line right now, Snoop bang the line, what's gonna cost more than that for Snoop? I got a feature price for Snoop right now, but that could do something for you though. I'm just gonna be real. It just depends how you leverage that.
I got a
underground rapper on TikTok, $50,000 for a feature, bro. I asked my grandpa for the money, and I'm trying to make it in music, so I heard buying features is worth it. So y'all let me know, did he phone with me, bro? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I know how it goes. I stick to the code. I'm a solid as they come. Yeah, solid as they goes. No, we do not need him, yeah. No, we do not need him, yeah. Pull off in a Regal, yeah. Your friends are not your friends, it's a setup. They don't play with me, I'm only getting better. They only wanna come around when I get my bread up. Thinking now, they gotta walk up and hit you with that.
You gonna pay $50K? You gonna pay $50K for that?
Nah, but go ahead and my point is a little bit different on what I feel features are used for. But I mean, for that,
it depends on
I can't
how
see
big
about
that
business. I don't even know who the artist was.
Yeah, how big is that dude's audience? You know what I mean?
I gotta know who the artist. I gotta know who the artist is and what his audience is.
Right. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible in today's music.
You know what I'm saying? It just, but I think if we gonna ask about the 50K, it's not about the 50K for that, because that didn't sound hard to me. But there's ways you can leverage that still is very good leverage today. Of why I still I suggest when artists come to me, you got one or two ways, man, to do this business, bro. I mean, it's not a million ways to do this business. If you're talking about it's gonna take you 2 to 5 years to blow up anyway. Some say 2 to 7, but you're not. I mean, you can get on the map in 2 years for real. You can be solidly on the map. And I'm going current. I always go current. Ken the Man, Houston. Nobody heard of her, but they didn't know what she was doing, kind of like what I'm doing right now. She was in the mix for. She went on a cold press run, tour run, promo run, really a promo and press run for like 3 years. Her first label was Out the Park. I mean, my homeboy signed her, Rock Nation. And she did it with no features, really. You feel me? But she had her city behind her, but she had money. She had people with a bag. So there's ways to do it. A feature can leverage that, because all you're really trying to leverage is the exposure today. Today, the music industry, man, sad to say, bro, it's good for people like me. It's bad for new artists, and I hate it for new artists. But after 26 years in the game, it's great for somebody like me, because it makes my job so much easier, because the music business today has been dumbed down to exposure. It's almost like I played football. So the 2-a-days I did, the extra running I did, and all the stuff that I did, football and basketball has come down to analytics. I hated that when I first heard that. The music business today, bro, you could like it, you could hate it, you could love it, whatever. Get the fuck out of it then. Because the music business today is about analytics. It's about popularity. It's about exposure. So I always tell artists, if you got the bread, let me show you how to use a feature and what it could do for you. So I don't know who that artist was and what that feature was. He must have been somebody that's either dope in the streets, got a hot Spotify, or hot something that could be leveraged, because that's the only way it's worth it today. It's not just worth it. Like back in the day, you would just pay a dude a feature to say you was associated with him. You had a song with him. You could put him on your bio, and that may not. You know, because back in the day, you know, like let's just say independent artists. Today, independent artists have so much leverage that they don't even understand. Because back in the day, let's still say the CD era. If you got a feature and you make that like a highlight on your record, right? That would help your promotions. You know, and I'll just give out a little free game. It's the RSS feed. If you get a feature and you drop a press release and you put that name in there, you put that label in there, you have the right to do that if you get that contract right. That's another topic, because that's all if. Because if you just drop a press release, that RSS feed is going to pick up that artist's name, which means, let's say I get a song with Snoop and I drop a press release. This is how one of the young homies from the West Coast right now is leveraging the fuck out of that. That he got a song, he got Snoop, and he got a song with E40 right now. He's leveraging the fuck out of that, because he got the blessing and the go-ahead from Snoop and E40 to use their likeness and their name. So if I drop a press release, the RSS feed is going to pick up that name. And any other thing that's written about that artist, it's going to attach my press release to it. That's leverage. But there's about 3 other ways that I could use the same thing, not just the press release, but there's other things you could do. So I always tell the artists, it's a faster way to go from 0 to 60, you know, and that's one of the ways that you could really take that song, and 4 to 6 months, you can get some good exposure on that song. I ain't going to say it's going to blow up, but it could blow up, but it definitely could get you paid. It definitely could open up doors for shows. It definitely could open up doors for interviews, podcasts. So there's a lot that a project manager like myself could do with a $50,000 feature, you know. But off top, I still believe I go both ways, man, because we live in a viral era. So I can't just say, and I hate saying this, but marketing, I got to give it to you real. 100 Westcoast Heavies TV podcast, Biz Entertainment Network. Like, share, and subscribe. Because I got to give y'all this. The song ain't even got to be good no more. I can't believe I said that, man. I know my ancestors is up there looking at me. But the song ain't even got to be good no more, man. You give it to a marketing guru like me, and the connections I got in the PR world, the marketing world, everything I just said before I just said that blasphemous statement I just said, we could do with that song. It ain't got to be a good song. And that's sad. But we live in an analytical world today of music. It's all about analytics. It's all about promotion. It's all about advertising. You know what I mean? So it's like, I hate to say that, man, because I'm still on the real side.
Right.
But I'm in the marketing business. This is a business. You know? So the business side of me is just going to tell you the truth. The song ain't even got to be good no more, fellas. That's how messed up the industry is right now. The industry is trash. But if you're a smart artist, you can become a millionaire in this shit just by the way the business is today. It's way easier than 15 years ago, man. It's way easier than 15 years ago. If you leverage your shit right, you can become a millionaire in this game. But you got to be smart, and you got to move quickly, because the Giants, like, that's another show, man, we can talk about later. We already in. We know this show always gets good. That's why y'all got to stay tuned in, because that's the next level we ain't talked about, Biz and Ty. We got to talk about what Spotify is doing, because what I'm saying, everybody is putting online. You know, so the game is not being sold no more. It's being told. It used to be the game is to be sold, not told. The game is being told. So the Giants is like, it's too many people getting money off this industry.
Right. Yep. Majors are coming back to take
so they keep changing the game.
Yeah.
So y'all got to get in this shit now, man. Huh?
I said the majors are coming back to take the product back.
The majors are taking the product back, man. And this is why I'm telling artists, man, like, you know, you got a few cats, man, like myself, man, who's still reaching out to dudes, trying to get the real, you know what I'm saying? Trying to help out independent artists. Can't help out everybody, man, because a lot of independent artists, bro, just don't want to be helped, bro. They don't want to put the work in. I can't help those. But the ones that really want to eat, you can eat in this business today, bro. You can feed your family. You can retire off this business today, because it's an analytical game.
Right.
It's very easy to build a fan base, man. It's very easy to build popularity. Might take you a year, but like I said, 2 to 5 years, which is good, because the Small Business Administration of America still says a business fails between 2 to 5 years. So they're still telling you it takes 2 to 5 years to get a business off the ground. So in 2 to 5 years, you can blow up, but you need to start now, because if you're 28, look how old you're going to be. If you're starting at 34, how old are you going to be in 5 years? You got to look at that. That's why you have to get with a professional marketer, and you have to look at your SWOT analysis. You have to look at your timeline. What's your immediate goals, your intermediate goals, and your long-term goals? So I always say 0 to 6 months, 1 to 2 years, and 2 to 5 years. And then you got to really put that on a bulletin board and say, how much money do I realistically believe I could make in 5 years? Because you may do it in 3. I doubt it, but it could happen. But the years where it was taking 5 to 7 years, I think it really, like, realistically, I was like on the first, like the strip club promo and all the first promo of YG. I like to always use stuff I've witnessed. So YG is a good utilization. And Kendrick Lamar. It took about a solid 7 years for YG to blow up and become a household name. Like that song, My Niggas, that really put him on nationally. He wasn't on nationally until he went and did that song with the A out there with Jock and them. So my thing of it is, it took him 7 years to really get established. You don't need 7 years no more, fam. You just need to be in the trenches for a solid 2 to 5 years. And when I say trenches, I mean trenches. I mean, this is a full-time job. So if you work another job, just know you still owe this job 4 hours a day minimum. So it's just, it's work. It's not just going to happen. And it ain't going to happen with you doing it 2 days a week, on and off, going through it with your baby mama, not working, bullshitting, spending money on trips. Nah, this business got to eat first. Your music business got to eat first. If not, it's no need of me even playing with you. It's a very expensive business, but you can get rich in this business if you do it right. If you play the game right, if you leverage the game right, you can get rich. It's a West Coast Heavies TV podcast. I'm your man, Jay Adams. You can always find me live on the Biz Entertainment Network. Like, share, subscribe. Where I discuss everything heavy. This show is always built around people who ask me questions, people who come to me about promo. LA Promo Kings is back. We've been out. I did it that 2013. We back now. We got 3 clubs in Long Beach already. We've only been established again for a month. We've already got 3 clubs cracking. So get with us, man. We got a lot going on, man. Shout out to Truth Empire Music, TNT Security and Promotions, man. We licensed and we bonded. So we promote our own events. We secure our own events. We got licensed security to carry and all of that. So congratulations to my man, Truth, man. You can find me on J Adams, WCH, Instagram and Facebook, or hit the label Westcoast_Heavies. That's where you can find me, man. I'm everywhere, man. Keep hitting my DM, man. I keep answering these questions. People want me to talk about Spotify. They want me to talk about this industry. You can make money in this industry, man. Start now. It's November. End your year off right. Bang my line, man. And let's work. Let's get a plan of action together, man. A solid POA. Todd, tell them where they can find you, boss, man.
Oh, man. If you're looking for the music, it's Beat Punishers. I'm streaming everywhere. Todd Smith on Facebook and 15 on the beat on Instagram.
That's what's up, man. So once again, man, I'd like to thank everybody to the network, man. Biz Entertainment Network, the tribe. Appreciate y'all, man. Tone, our producer in the background, man. Appreciate y'all, man, supporting. Today has been another great show, man, with yours truly, man, J. Adams. West Coast Heavies TV podcast on the Biz Entertainment Network. Like, share, subscribe, man. Join the family, man. Let's get it. Let's go. See y'all next month. End of the year, baby. Let's get it. Peace.
Peace.
I'm in the background. Hey.